Okay, so this is my second attempt at a tutorial for the throne room and champ organizer. The first one was a little too long, so I'm going to try to shorten it down. We're going to start off with a blank slate. Preset number 9 I'm going to use, and I'm just going to load 2 cards into this preset. So we're going to equip my K. Then we're going to equip the Stalwart Throne. This is just to purely show you the repair throne room function, the preview throne room function, and the preset functions. So now that you've set up your throne room preset, on number 9, you want to save this to a tagged preset. Saving to a tagged preset allows you to use the Preview Throne Room tab and the Repair Throne Room tab and the Presets tab much better. It just opens up all the different extra features that are in the Champion Organizer, Throne Room Champion Organizer. So to save your preset tag, you just click on any card and say Save Preset. You can also, if you go back in, you can click on your image and say Save Preset. You can also do it from the organizer, Save Preset. The last place you can do it here is in the actual preset tab, where you're going to have to give it a name anyway, Test Preset, and then you can save that. So as soon as you save that tag, now it gives you the ability to clear the tag or equip from that preset. And I'll explain the equip from the preset in a little bit. If you add another card to this throne room, you don't have to clear the preset tag and then save it again. You can just save the preset tag and it'll overwrite whatever was there with whatever you've added. So let's say that I want to break these 2 cards because I'm in a tournament, so I'm going to break all my throne room items. But let's show you just these 2 cards being broken and how I'm going to use some of the functions. Or even if you sit there all the time with your throne broken just waiting for a tournament and you want to know, well, what was in... Okay, so you're in preset 9, right? You can see there's no cards. How do you know what was in preset 9? Well, that's where the Preview Throne Room tab comes in. So right now I have my training throne room set up to preview. So most of the time you'd come into this and it would be blank. There'd be nothing there. So I'm going to load from preset 9. Now it doesn't show the stats with the recent changes I've made to the visual and the textual graphics and the cards. I think I've messed up the stats preview, so you actually have to come off it and then go back on it and it'll show. That's if you load it from the preset tag. And if you load from a preset, same thing. So the loading features, I've got to fix those. So let's load. Now, you are on preset 9 right now. There's no cards there, but you've loaded the tag, so you can see what cards should be there. And you can see that the Stalwart Throne and the K should be in here. I'm going to refresh. So you can see that the throne and the K should be in this preset. Let's say you wanted to add another one. You wanted to add Master Jack. Okay? So now what you do is you copy that to test preset. So number 9 originally had only those 2 tagged. Now it's going to have this third one as soon as I say copy to preset. Okay. Now, what it does when you do a copy to a preset tag is it renames it to preview. So I could probably look at changing it so that if there's already a name in that preset, it doesn't overwrite it with preview. It just keeps the name. But I prefer it to copy over the name preview so you know that this is the one that you copied from your preview. So you fooled around with your throne room, and now you've saved it back to a preset tag so you can equip it once it's repaired. So that's where the next one comes in, repairing just that throne room. If you broke your entire throne room and you have a training throne that you want back up and running first, you don't want to repair everything in some weird random order. You want your first thing to be your training preset. So what you can do, you can go into the repair throne room and you can say, I want this throne room repaired first. Now it removes it from the entire list of all the other broken stuff, so you can say add all, and then it'll populate everything after your 3 that you set up. It'll populate the rest. So you can add your preset first, then add the rest. So I'm going to actually clear this because I don't want to repair everything. I just want to repair those 3. I'm going to set it to use Arthur's Hourglasses because I want it to finish. I will put it on repair and pause it and come back when it's done. Okay, so I come back and it's all repaired, and now I'm going to clear the repaired list. Turn the repair off. So you can leave it on as long as there's nothing queued in there. There's nothing going to repair. So now we're still on our empty preset number 9. We want to equip back those 2 cards. Oh, but wait, we added one in the preview throne room. Remember, we added Pumpkin Jack. So I want to actually add the 3 back to this throne room. So you don't ever have to remember you had the Stalwart and the K and gosh knows what other ones. You don't want to sit there in front of your computer writing them all down. You just let the program the script will actually remember everything for you, and just let it do what it's supposed to do. So now you want to equip these cards back. Well, that's simple enough. All you do is equip tag preset, and everything you have saved in that preset tag will equip back on once it's repaired. So equip tag preset. Here's the K. There's the Stalwart. And here's the new Pumpkin Jack that we recently put on. So now we have our preset back, and it tells you that it's all loaded from the tag preset. And that's it. That's pretty much how you use the preview throne room. Now I can go back on to my throne room, my training preset. And let's say I want to know what cards what cards make up that preset 9. Without actually switching over to it, you can look at what is in preset 9 right this very second, and you can say, oh, okay, well, I'm going to load number 9. And then it loads all the cards that are in this preset number 9 for you to preview in the Throne Room Preview tab. And that's pretty much all there is. Now, if you wanted to fiddle around with this and you know, see some different, put some different things in, you want to add a window, for example. You know, if you want to add a window, hold on now. Okay. Looks like I've got a little bug. I'll have to fix that up and put it out in the next issue. You know, if you want to add a window, you should be able to see those preview stats. I have to jump over and then jump back, and puts it up there. Yeah, there it is there. Anyway, I'll fix that. But you get the point. You're able to load that preview, view it, fiddle around with it, and you can save it back to the preset, or, you know, whatever you want. Post it to chat, you know, do something up and say, hey, what do you guys think of this? And post it to chat, get people's opinions. Then you can tweak it some more without actually changing your training preset. So that's pretty much it. We've gone over the repair function and the preview function. The organizer is pretty much the same as the old organizer, except now you only have one column instead of 11. It's more compact. And if you want to see all the chairs and just the chairs, unselect all the types and look at just the chairs, and it'll show you just the chairs that you want. Ignore the broken ones because you want to look at only the active ones. Select your stat. Maybe you want range buff, so you look at all your thrones with range buff. You know, it's easier to use because it's more specific to the cards you're trying to organize. Right at the moment, it doesn't show you any cards that are in a tag. So whereas your inventory panel highlights your tagged items, it doesn't do it here in the organizer. Not yet. I can program that in. The only thing that's left is really the preset tab. This is where you name all your presets. It'll also show up on your preset widget out here. It'll show the name of that preview. If you make a bunch of changes to these, you can save all presets. So instead of saving this one and then this one and then this one and going through like 16, you can just save all. So if I cleared preset 9, I could save all and it'll save preset 9 back. Of course it clears the name, so I'd have to give it a name again. These are the colors. Everybody should be familiar with that by now. You know, I have some bright colors so that I can differentiate, because of the yellow and the orange it's hard to see some of the other highlighted colors. The last thing is just the break throne room. The break throne room is going to break every single card in your throne. By default, it excludes any tagged presets, so if you have all your presets tagged, which I highly recommend if you're a person who breaks their throne room, and it'll ignore any that are regular tagged. So for example, when you just tag an item normally. Let's clear preset 9. So you see the normal tagged items are white. Preset tags, I believe, overwrite the white one. So the white won't show up. I think the preset tag shows up before the white ones. I could be wrong, could be the other way around. Anyway, so by default, we're not going to break any tagged presets, and we're not going to break any regular ones. So if you want to break your entire throne room from top to bottom, just uncheck these, break, and it'll break every single card. And as long as you have everything predefined in a tagged preset, you can repair any preset you want first when you go to repair everything. So where was I? Presets. So these will reset back to normal on a refresh. And I think that's pretty much covering everything. I got the repair throne room, preview throne room, preset throne room. I will try my hardest very soon to get a repair champ, a break champ option, a preset for champs, previewing for champs. I've had an idea for, somebody suggested doing a champ widget, just like your guardians and your preset widget. So you select it and it'll go to your your preset. It'll assign to that city possibly the champ you want when you click on it. So those are things that I've got in the works. I got in my head rolling around. If there's any other ideas or suggestions, I really appreciate those posted, and I thank you very much for your support. If there's any other tutorials on any of the other features you'd like, please let me know. Comment on my post, go to the Facebook page, and make a suggestion. If it wasn't for you guys supporting me, then I'd probably just stop coding. It's a nice challenge. I enjoy it. So that wraps it up for this first tutorial. Hopefully it was good. That's pretty much all I got to say. So thanks again, and we'll keep in touch.